Hey, Ravings and Cravings here, otherwise known as Ruth Hartunian Allenbaugh, with a new show brought to you by the Wyndham Economic and Community Development folks and foodie people and businesses from all over our listening area and beyond. Today I'm here with Richard Moore, who is the owner of Edible Arrangements. He and his wife Melinda own this business, which is located, can you tell me the address, please, Richard?
18 Watson Street.
18 Watson. And how long have you guys owned the business?
Roughly about a year and a half, almost 2 now.
A year and a half and almost 2. Awesome. And can you give us the phone number for the place here?
The phone number is 860-423-2444.
Okay. And do you have a presence on social media anywhere where people can look at your product and stuff like that?
Yes, we're currently on Facebook and Instagram. We have 2. Those are both of our social media platforms right now.
Okay, great. And I haven't been in the store for a very long time, and I was surprised to see some of the things that you have available to the public. So I'm wondering if you could talk a little bit about the baked goods part of things, and also, like, who doesn't love coffee? I can't believe that you actually have stuff like that. So can you tell us a little bit about your baked goods and the coffees that you offer?
Yeah, so with our baked goods, Edible has stream launched those new products with the coffee and tea. We have cookies. We also have cheesecake, also pumpkin cheesecake for the fall.
Pumpkin has arrived.
That's a big product that has launched. Also, we have cupcakes, brownies. Also, we have celebration cupcakes, and they just launched birthday cakes as well.
Oh my goodness!
Those are some of our new products that have launched.
That pumpkin cheesecake, have you tried it?
Yeah, it's awesome. It's great.
Is it?
Yes. I try not to eat too much just because of trying to watch my
we all
calorie
are.
Intake.
Yes, yes. Well, if you have any extras kicking around in the, where people are preparing things today, because we're right here, I'm right here on site. So you guys in Radioland, if you hear anything, I don't know if you heard that hoot in the background, but that must be one happy employee.
Yes. That's my son. He's a riot. He always has a great time here.
Yeah.
And he's always, he makes this place a joy to work.
So tell me a little bit about this. This is a family business?
Somewhat.
Ish?
Yes. Yeah. My wife, she helps. She does a lot of stuff on the back end and the background. She's a huge asset to what we have going on as far as making sure that all the paperwork and we have our ducks in a row, the accounting and payroll and stuff. She handles a lot of different stuff in the back end, but she's a great help in the store as well. So kudos to my wife. I couldn't. There's no way this place would be afloat without her.
So Melinda gets an extra helping of cheesecake today?
Whenever I can, I definitely bring it home. Definitely.
That's lovely.
Yep.
That's lovely. I think it's good to be grateful.
Yes.
Very much
so.
Whether it's the last 3 years of our lives or whether it's today, I think gratitude definitely fuels a good fire.
Yes. And going back to the help, with my son, he manages. He's a great manager. He keeps his place afloat as far as business-wise, customer service. He's great at making sure that our customers are well helped, and he makes sure that we give the best product we can throughout the community in Wyndham County. So with my wife, my son, and the employees that are employed at Edible, everybody does their job, and they do the best as far as making sure that the customers are well taken care of.
So walk me through the process of ordering something, let's say for an occasion, any occasion.
We have birthdays are pretty important year round. Everybody has a birthday, so that's one major occasion that we always kind of make sure that we have a lot of stuff in stock and make sure that we're well equipped for it. So that's one of our major holidays. Major occasions that we.
So let's say today we're in the month of August, right? Let's say my birthday is in 2 days. can I make a call and make an order in that short a time? Can you turn around? I mean, what is your preferred, call ahead thing?
We prefer, at least a day or two, 24
Well,
hours in
that's
advance.
great.
But I mean, if things happen,
Yeah, that's true.
if you need to call that day, we definitely accommodate, our customers to make
Wow.
sure that, they're well taken care of. So, we definitely would advise to call in advance, if you can. But, we understand that things happen, life happens. So
True.
we totally understand.
Well, and I think we can order online too, so I can submit my order there, right?
Yes, ma'am. You could definitely order online. You can order through the phone, and also you can. Yeah, those are two ways you can order.
I'm sure there's an edible arrangement app too
Yes,
you can.
there's plenty of ways to order. It's just
You can get what you want,
yeah,
right?
online and over the phone is pretty much our two popular ways to kind of order things. Yep.
So for people who don't really know what edible arrangements is, what kind you use fresh fruit to make beautiful displays that are edible.
Yes, ma'am.
So what are some of the fruits that are used in your displays?
So when we make our arrangements or platters or boxes, we also do boxes as well. So we have fresh strawberries. We dip them in either white chocolate or dark chocolate. With our arrangements, we have a variety of fruit. Like it's the summertime now, so we have mangoes, we have kiwi, we have
Mangoes.
yeah, we have blueberries, we have cantaloupe, honeydew, pineapple, just to name a few, oranges and apples.
What happens like in other seasons? Like let's say, are there fall fruits? Are there winter fruits?
There are. We year round we always have strawberries. We always have cantaloupe. We always have honeydew, pineapple. The fall fruits are pretty much the same. They just add a couple new things in the mix. But we normally have those fruits that I just said year round.
So I'm curious because I cook and I bake, and many people do still. All the things that you're working with, they have a very short shelf life.
They do. They do. A lot of the
So-
stuff that we offer are perishable.
Yeah.
But a lot of people love the perishable things like hospitals, bereavements, when people pass, birthdays, anniversaries. It's a great gift that that keeps on giving. A lot of people love the perishable fruits.
Well, and I'm mangoes. I mean, it's hard to find a good one.
Yeah.
I have a good one in my kitchen right now that is just ripe and ready to go. So I'm wondering, like, how do you work? I mean, these things are all like slimy too. Like, how do you make all those beautiful shapes and things like that? I mean, how do you make things look so beautiful? I'm looking at a picture of something that has the pineapple looking like a flower,
Yeah.
and the melon is sticking out, and there's like a crinkle cut the way you cut it. I mean,
Yeah.
how do you make that look like that?
Well, I got to give some kudos to Edible. They give us a lot of state of the art cutlery.
Oh, good.
That makes sure that takes care of those different shapes that you have just described. So they give us, their marketing team, they make sure that they give us kind of really good cutting tools, so we can make those shapes and make the state of the art arrangements and platters and stuff that you see.
So, do you have any stories about like orders or things that were particularly memorable that you would like to tell people in Radio Land? Something that's special that happened here?
I say that when we do special arrangements, customized arrangements, and we have our person who, our designer, our head designer who takes care of those arrangements. They make sure that we kind of know what they want, and so we make sure that it's to their liking. And a lot of people say, well, I want a certain amount of this fruit, I want a certain amount of that fruit. So we kind of listen to the customer and kind of see what their wants and their needs are. And a lot of times they're grateful for just listening and understanding what their wants and needs are, and they're happy with our designer, because we have a great designer.
Is that the person who's like on site, or is
Yeah,
that through your national or whatever?
it's on site,
Oh.
and they're really really keen to listening to the customers' wants and needs. So that way they kind of cater to what they're looking for at that specific occasion.
So, Richard, if I came in and I said, "Oh, you know what? I only like mangoes and strawberries," can you make an arrangement with just those, or how does that work?
Well, we typically tell our customers anything that you order, it has to go through our website and
Okay.
our platform, because our corporate kind of caters to certain occasions, and that way it stays
Consistent.
and
Yeah.
that way we're not all over the place. So we kind of
All
tell
right.
customers to stay with what our corporate offers.
So, visually looking at the website and seeing what you have to offer, that's the springboard for making your order.
Yes, correct.
All right, that's good. That's
Yep.
good. Must be a nice feeling to make people happy because
It
they get
is.
what they want,
It,
right?
it is. We try to, things happen, mistakes happen
Yeah.
where, if things do happen and we don't, the customers are not happy and, they're not, they don't like what's going on. We try to come to some kind of, happy medium. So we kind of take care of the customers' wants and needs. But for the most time, it's always a joyous occasion. They really love, the fruit that they get, and it's a gift. It's a great gift. Most of the times, the customers are happy with the gift that they get.
Well, I'm curious. Have you ever had an order for a wedding type of arrangement situation?
Yes, we have.
What is that like? What did that look like?
They're very time consuming, and they're
bet.
very
Yeah.
depending on the size of the order, it takes a lot of time.
So, what was the order like? What did the person order? What did it? Can you visually describe it?
Well, sometimes, like if it's a huge party, deluxe arrangement, you could be anywhere from 100 to 150 strawberries, just strawberries. We're not even talking about being dipped yet. If they want them dipped, that's it's added on to the order. Then
Sure. Yeah.
the pineapple could be anywhere from 100 to 200 pieces of pineapple, and
Wow.
we haven't even talked about bananas, if they want bananas on it.
Oh, well, that's
So,
even harder because those
yeah.
turn brown. Like you just
So we try to do it
Yeah.
fresh that day. You can't do it a day, you can't do it the day before the event, because you want to make sure you want to give the freshest product out as possible. So
yeah.
that could be very, very time consuming. You're going to have more than one staff, working on that order, because you have to prep and cut. And it could be very time consuming. So,
Well, do you have delivery parameters? Do you offer delivery at this time?
well, to answer your point, we pretty much service most of Windham County.
So what, a 5 mile radius, something, maybe 10, maybe not? I don't know.
Pretty much Windham County.
Wyndham County, okay.
Depending
All right.
on, yeah,
so the
so
radio
it's-
listeners should be very happy because
Yeah.
like that is our hood. Okay.
Yes. So we service Windham County. It's it's a big county.
Really?
So we can go anywhere from Willimantic to North Gravesdale, or Thompson, or Putnam, or
Oh.
Woodstock.
Well, that's way out there.
Yeah. So we service most of Windham County. It could be very, very, very.
So it's
very
almost like
far.
quiet corner area.
Yes.
So it's more than just Wyndham. I think it's a bigger area of coverage.
Yes, ma'am.
Wow, that's nice. So you'll deliver, but people can also come in and they can pick up their own stuff, right?
Yes, correct.
And I think I saw a sign outside that said contactless delivery is available, or contactless pickup. I'm sorry.
Yes. So customers, they could order online, and they say they're going to pick up tomorrow at 10 a.m. And most of the time, if they want contactless pickup, they'll just call the store and say, I'm outside. Can you please bring my order out? And we do that.
Wow, that's nice, so that the customer is comfortable.
Yes.
And they can get the product that they want.
Correct.
So this is a good thing.
Yes.
So can you talk a little bit more about your family, about your Like, how many of your family members work here and help out?
So I would just say, for the most part, my son and my wife,
Mm-hmm.
you know, as far as family, I consider everybody that works here my family.
Oh,
So,
there we go. I like that.
that's
I like that. Your people, right?
yes, yeah, but family because they're good people. We really we want to make sure that this is a well-liked community and comfortable and happy community, positive energy.
Well,
So
yeah.
for the most part, my wife and my son are my immediate family that work here.
So I think when I came in to offer the opportunity to be on the radio, I
Hmm.
think I spoke to I didn't know at the
Hmm.
time, but I spoke to your son, and I didn't have anything official with me, like I have a card that says who I am and what I'm offering. I didn't have that,
Hmm.
so I wrote something on a junky little piece of paper, and he said, "Oh yeah, I'll make sure the owner gets it." I didn't know that it was his father,
Yes.
and then just I think a couple hours later, you called me on the phone, and here we are, hardly 2 days after I invited you,
Hmm.
doing this interview. And I told him, I was teasing him this morning because
Hmm.
I told him, I said, "Hey, you did a good job of giving the message to Richard." I said, "You did a great job." He goes, "Did you know that was my dad?" I'm like, "No, I didn't know that was your dad." And I said, "But hats off to you, because I thought, a little piece of paper get lost in the shuffle." And I mean, he was slamming busy,
Very busy.
and I thought,
Yes.
the chances of making the
Yes.
connection
No,
are low.
he's pretty punctual when it comes to
It's
customers' wants and
impressive.
needs. Yeah, he's pretty punctual.
And he was cheerful.
Yes.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
It must be the fruit. Must make you feel happy, huh?
I think so.
But chocolate doesn't hurt.
It doesn't. It does not at all.
So you said you had white chocolate, and
Yes.
is it milk
And
or dark?
It's milk chocolate.
It is milk.
Yes.
Is there a dark, or is it mainly white and milk?
White and milk.
White and milk.
Yeah, we call it dark. I mean, but it's
Yeah.
it's mainly milk chocolate. Yeah, we don't normally have dark chocolate.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds good to me. I'm a little curious too about the coffee
Hmm.
that you can put in with like a gift type of thing, or
Yes.
an arrangement.
Yep.
Have you tried the coffee?
I have tried the coffee.
Okay, so
it's
you have to
pretty
tell
good.
me what it's like.
It's
Yeah.
pretty good. They have different flavors, so
Oh, really?
it kind of it's not your typical Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks,
Uh-huh.
but it has its kind of like its own unique flavor, and if you like a nice soothing kind of mild coffee, it's really good.
And you said, were there teas available also?
Yes, they do have teas as well, and it's kind of like the same kind of thing where it's you're not your typical Starbucks or Dunkin', but it has its own. It's a nice unique flavor it has.
So is it a one kind of tea, or is it many flavors, or what do you have to offer?
There's different flavors. Yes, they offer different flavors, but it's pretty good.
So give us your business name one more time, the address,
Yep.
phone number, all the important stuff. So people.
Edible arrangements, 18 Watson Street, and our telephone here is 860-423-2444.
So are there any new things that are on the horizon as far as what edible arrangements will be rolling out at all?
Like I just explained a little while ago, they just rolled out new cupcake celebration cupcakes for birthdays and congrats, people graduating.
So like, what do they look like? What flavors are they?
They're like a vanilla cupcake
Okay.
with like a white vanilla frosting.
Is it like a buttercream?
Yeah, like a buttercream
Yeah,
frosting
okay.
with like sprinkles, so it
Oh.
could be real festive for any joyous occasion. For birth, it could be for congrats for people graduating, or just kudos to, or a realtor selling a house. They could give it as a gift. Also, they rolled out Edible rolled out these birthday cakes, so people can actually give a cake for a birthday,
Huh,
so it's pretty convenient. You could just come by and pick up a cake and bring it over for a birthday.
I'm just
Or
trying to wrap
any-
my head around that, because I'm thinking, okay, I think of fruit mainly. I don't think of edible arrangements as cake or cupcakes. Yeah, I could get that, but and little mini cheesecakes. Sure, I could get that, but like cake, like I'm not. I'm gonna have to try something sometime. You
And
know,
not and they don't. I just talked to a customer. They actually got the cake for an anniversary.
sure.
So not just
Yeah.
a birthday. It could be any joyous occasion for just it could be a birth. It could, anything.
So let's say that I just learned that someone is doing something and I want to celebrate with them. I want to do something thoughtful. I want to do something nutritious and tasty. And I walk into your store on any day.
Yeah.
What kind of things will I have to choose from as far as what I can take home with me and celebrate?
You could come in the store, and depending on the occasion, we have anything from flowers.
Oh, really? Flowers
Yeah,
too?
we sell flowers.
Okay.
We sell cupcakes. We sell cheesecakes.
Mm-hmm.
Chocolate dipped strawberries. We even have teddy bears.
I saw a unicorn.
Yep, unicorns. We have balloons. So depending on what you're looking for, like if some people come in, just for they just want to surprise their wife at work.
Yeah.
They'll get some maybe 6 or 12 count chocolate covered strawberries with a I love you balloon and some flowers, and bring that over to work. We also do smoothies.
Do you still do those?
Yes, we do.
Oh, I was
Yes.
worried because when I looked
Yeah.
at the equipment out there, it looked
Yeah.
so clean. I
Yes.
thought,
Yep.
oh, I bet they're not doing smoothies anymore.
No, we do.
But
We
you
just try to
are,
clean
yes.
it. We just try to clean it daily. So
Yeah. Okay, smoothies are still available.
Yes.
Have no fear. That is good news.
Yes.
And the world is very gluten free, so obviously
Yes.
edible arrangements meets that need, right? But are any of the baked goods, are any of those gluten free at all?
To my knowledge,
Cookies, even?
when customers call and they ask for gluten free information, I just tell them to refer them to the website. Be specifically, a lot of our stuff is not gluten free
Okay.
and peanut free, so I do not.
So be careful.
Yeah. I can't tell them 100% that it's gluten free or peanut free.
But I did see out there that you have different kinds of like gourmet popcorn.
Yes, we have tons of different assortment. We have old fashioned cheese popcorn. We have caramel. We have birthday popcorn.
What?
We have
What is that?
rose and berries popcorn.
Really?
Yes.
That flavor in pop,
Rose and berries. It's very, very, very popular, by the way.
it sounds I
Very,
can't
very
imagine
popular.
what it tastes like,
We
but
run out of that a lot.
I'll try anything once,
Yes. Yep.
Okay. So there are gluten-free options, and always, I bet you probably have gift cards available.
We do. We do. Yep.
So can you get those online?
You can get them online, or you could come in the store and request it, and we can kind of see what what you want to load up the gift card with. 25 to 100 or.
Yeah. So that's always an option for people who are not sure what to give someone.
Yes.
Well, I just want to thank you, Richard Moore,
Yes.
for being here on Ravings and Cravings Radio, one of the first shows
Awesome.
to roll. It just gets better from here.
Awesome.
Right? So
Yes.
thank you so much, and thank you for your time.
Awesome. I hope I answered all your questions.
You did. You're awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.